Now, it looks as if Mr. Noah's Ark just seems to have moored itself alongside us here. And I think it would be a good idea if we could ask Mr. Noah a few questions that I've prepared here for him. So, first of all, we'll have to see if he's in. Mr. Noah, are you in?
Oh, here I am. Nice of you to drop by.
Nice to see you, Mr. Noah. I wonder if you'd mind answering a few questions for the people in Clincarthill.
Oh, sure, yes.
Now, the first question I've got here is, would you like to tell all the people here today how you came to build this great big boat?
Well, I was living quietly with my family in the desert. One day, after praying, God seemed to be telling me that there was so much wickedness in the world that he had decided to send a great flood to destroy everything in it. But he had noticed that my family were good people, and he didn't want us to die. So he told me to start building this great big boat.
This boat? But how did you know what to do? I don't think you're a shipbuilder, Mr. Noah.
He gave me all the instructions about how to do it. And he told me that when it was ready, I had to get all my family on board. And not only that, but I had to take at least one type of every animal too.
And how did you feel about God asking you to do all this?
Pretty surprised. I'd never seen the sea before. In fact, I'd seen very little rain living here in the desert.
So tell me, Mr. Noah, what was it actually like on the ark? Because I think the flood lasted a long time, didn't it?
Well, it wasn't very comfortable. All cooped up like that. The family started getting on each other's nerves.
They would, wouldn't they?
The animals were beginning to pong. And I can tell you, it was a great relief when we spotted the top of Mount Ararat sticking out of the water over there.
Oh, I'm sure it was a big relief. But let's think about after the flood. Did you get any more signs from God after it?
Well, God promised that he would never flood the world again. And as a sign of his promise and of his love for us, he sent the very first rainbow.
Oh, the very first rainbow. So from your experience, what would you say you have to tell the people here that would help them following God?
Well, following God isn't easy. People may laugh at you and say you're mad, like they did when I was building a boat in the middle of the desert. But you should stick with it. Sometimes we will go through difficult times in our lives, and we may doubt God's promises, just like I did sometimes during those days on the ark when the rain wouldn't stop. But with God beside you, you can be sure that there's always a rainbow somewhere ahead.
Thanks, Mr. Noah. So next time any of you see a rainbow, remember that it's God saying that he loves you and that he hasn't forgotten about you.
Now, while we were on the ark, some of us made up a little song about our experiences. Would you like to hear it?
Oh yes, I'd like to hear it.
My wife and son Ham are here, and some of the animals are still around.
Oh, good.
So why don't you come on board and we'll sing it for you.
Right, I'll do that. I'll just go in this back entrance here,
Okay.
Mr. Noah.
Okay, yeah.
Raindrops keep falling on my boat. The flood came and now this great big ark I've built afloat. Animals on board, those raindrops are falling on my boat. They keep falling I've been doing me some talking to the Lord, and He said you better get your family on board, 'cause it's gonna pour. Those raindrops are falling on my boat, they keep falling. But there's one thing I know, the flood God sends to meet me won't defeat me. It won't be long till Ararat steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my boat, and I'll have to clean up after elephants and goats. That ain't fun for me, but I'll keep on worshiping the Lord while it's raining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying me. It won't be long till Ararat steps up to greet me. Raindrops keep falling on my boat, and I'll have to clean up after elephants and goats. That ain't fun for me, but I'll keep on worshiping the Lord while it's raining, because I'm free. Nothing's worrying